we are back with more Ring of Red as we head into Chapter 3, Assault on the Prison. I think we can guess where this is going. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a transmission from Commander Shringan. Listen up. According to information received from the Liberation Front Karma, Type 3 has been taken to the Morioka prison camp. Prison camp? What the hell is that? In North Japan, people who participate in anti-government activities are put in such institutions for what they call re-education. It's the kind of place that, once you enter, you never see the light of day again. Humanitarianism is not one of their specialties. In addition to hard labor, their living conditions are horrendous. Being sent to one of these prison camps is the same as receiving a death sentence. That sucks. The North Japan prison camp in Morioka is the largest facility in the country, and AFW can be accommodated there. It's also a suitable location to get resupplied. But I don't want you all to imagine it as if it were some kind of ordinary prison. A guard unit is constantly patrolling the facility around the clock. It's more like a base than a prison. Sounds like fun. Let's bust heads at this so-called prison camp. If our information is correct, Kaiho is also there. Kaiho, I'm not going to let him get away this time. Okay, men, ladies, non-binary pals, let's make our advance on the prison camp. Once you locate Type 3, destroy it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man. Joining us for this mission is Ayana Kirino. Our mission is to reinforce our military strength and to complete our operation. I pilot a 4-leg FW. I'm happy to be part of this team. We're happy to have you. Hey, Ayana, isn't your machine made by the German company Nibelun? Yes, it's supposed to be Nibelun's latest model. I evaluated this model during combat training. The company lent it to us as an exchange. You're riding a nice little machine. But the home of the 4-leg AFW is the US of A, thanks to the GMI Inc. John, you really love that 4-leg AFW, don't you? We do. I mean, he was the most effective fighter in the last mission, but okay. Let's get stage 2 of the operation briefing. Ladies and gentlemen, our mission is to advance towards Morioka prison camp and to destroy Type 3. Proceed to the prison camp, locate the target, and destroy it. If the Weizsäcker team is destroyed, all is lost. Exercise extreme caution. Pilot standby 10. This mission will probably call for a surprise night attack. It is unlikely that the enemy will be alert at this time. We should make a swift and decisive attack. Brave words from a kid. But it may be a better idea to take out the enemy while they're immobile. What? That's what I'm saying! Don't treat me like a kid! Sorry about that. Let me give you some advice so you'll forgive me. Oh well, okay. What's the advice? Okay, listen carefully. When piloting a 4-leg AFW, you should equip the ground soldiers with APCR shells or homing shots. Is that so? Why? The cool thing about a homing shot is that the farther the target is, the higher the damage. That? I didn't know that. Okay, that's useful. So homing shots go on the 4-leggers. In a long-range battle, this weapon is pretty useful. I see. The advantage of the 4-leg AFW is its ability to fight long-range battles. If we deploy ground soldiers equipped with long-range weapons too, we'll have a considerable advantage during combat. Another cool thing is that the damage done by an APCR shell is not affected by distance. I would certainly welcome it on the 4-leg AFW. Let's see. Hey, 4-leg AFW, that has nothing to do with me! Listen, you don't want Ayana to take a hit, right? So I'll give you guys a little lecture on tactics. You got a problem with that? John, thank you! You don't know everything. You're just a 4-leg AFW freak. Okay, alright, well... Let's get to the formation here. So we added Ayana, who is also in a 4-leg. Yep, and is also a long ranger, so pretty much like John. John was the most effective in that last mission, so... Awesome. Let's do that. Yeah, even hits soldiers at 80 from out there. John, do you do that? Yeah, okay. Also 85. Okay. And your guys here. You have, after discussing how important it is, we want the homing shells, you have no homing shells. All right. But by my recollection, June is the one that took the worst hits in our last go. Yeah, even got one of their squads killed. So, all right. Skill list. We will want the illuminated shots. Mine does illuminated shots also at... Yeah, Mine does illuminated shots in the front. That's probably not necessary to have two crews doing that. And you are also... Yeah, you're best against the soldiers and best at shorter range, so... Probably want some infantry. So, also, I looked up a list of what these tactics do, or these little skills and things. So Mine has gas neut, that is gas neutralization. And when I look up that tactic in a little game facts generated 40, 50 years ago, gas neutralization only useful if the enemy squads contain the white phosphorus shot technique. Only be activated if the squad that has the skill moves to the vanguard and retreats back because they get white phosphorus, and use respirators to breathe in oxygen so that the white phosphorus doesn't affect them. And so that's it. It's a counter to a single specific ability. Yeah, that's funny. So it's not terribly useful, but yeah. And then otherwise they also have, yeah, illuminated shots from the front, so we're probably going to replace them. If we want someone in the front, we probably could use some medics to give them the thing where they don't take as many shots. Yeah, the hyper, so let's get Otaka in there. Kadota. Yeah, your illuminated shots in the back, and front is the mine, which is, I think, an attack against ground troops. Let's take a look here. Plant a row of mines in front of you and the enemy. This was meant for close combat conditions. This can damage the legs of an AFW, countered by cleanup. So that one also has a specific counter and can damage the legs, although I've used it before and it is not necessarily damaging the legs. So we love recon. Recon takes out troops, but they're dead. And then man, we only have 2 of these possible at the moment, huh? Let's... Wire. So Wire is the one that just actively stops enemy from doing the dodge. Look it up here. Yeah. Wire, rifle grenade and fires it with a... Yeah, wraps around the enemy's AFW legs and stops them from moving. Good to use if your enemy has close combat capacity. So that is especially useful if we have somebody who's going to do close combat. We probably want to give somebody doing wire to our girl Ryoko. But did you? How good are you close combat? Good against an AFW, so... But does have high close combat damage against the infantry, but it's not clear to me that close combat actually attacks the infantry. What else do we have? Repair? I think I might just give you repair. No, we do not. Wow. What? Did I get everybody killed? Or no, those are deployed. Okay, I'm sorry. The, she says... I think red means they're deployed to another AFW. Okay. We still also need... For fighting infantry or ground... so we could use some infantry also. Let's... Co-op is very useful when they're on the ground targeting infantry, because that just saws the room. And let's get somebody who has illuminated shot. Yeah, Kitamura, you're up. Okay. So... that's June, and let's otherwise start from the top. Weizsäcker, skill list. Quick fire. Yeah, that's the one that immediately slaps it in. Yamamoto, fast rep APC shell. So, looking at the list here. So, fast repair completely fixes any damage done either to the AFW's weapon systems or to its legs. Use a skill to replace any squad that uses skill repair. Okay, so there's also repair, but... yeah, fast repair completely fixes damage. Normal repair upgrades the repair to 1 level for the legs, so destroyed, damage, normal. So if it's destroyed, it only goes back to damage. That's interesting. What a weird design this game has. But then we also have the APC shell. And the APC shell, more damage, yeah, on the enemy AFW. So that is an AFW targeter. Weizsäcker is best against AFWs. So, that is something we want, and these are both, yeah. These are AFW targeting guys. Yep. Best as short and medium. You are not as good, but still best as short and medium. What is that? Akiyama's skill? Illuminated shot. We do need somebody who does illuminated shot. And EY, wire, and cleanup. Cleanup is not terribly useful because we're probably not going to move forward much with this guy anyway. Do we have any repairs? Really? What about in supply? Fast repair and wire. APC shell. Sakigami, you're up. Okay. I like that both L1, R1, and L2, R2 do the same thing. That's always great. Okay. Ryoko. Now, Ryoko, we want you to do wire so that you can land some goddamn close combat for the first time. Endo, you are... yeah, you do not do much against soldiers unless you're specifically at medium for some reason. But hey, we're focusing on fighting AFWs here. So, let's find some wire. Ah, and there we are, Kume. Wire, thank you. Get in there, buddy. And otherwise we have 2 homing shot. Homing shot we want to give to the long rangers. Charge F. So Charge F, which I'm going to guess stands for charge shot. Runs the enemy AFW, fires a missile at it. Like grenade, more damage can be caused if the shooter soldier is near the AFW. So that is a close range one, so Katakura, you're in. And Odawara, illuminated shot. We do still kind of want to make sure we have at least one of those. And y'all are... 55s. Okay, that's fine. Kinasato. Again, pretty good against soldiers at close range, short range. Otherwise, never really good against AFWs. Okay, so... still a bit of a question to me how good it is to target infantry, but let's go ahead and do that with them. If anything, because we run out of having focus on... why fast rep? Enough stuff to really focus on killing AFWs. We do like snipe. Get in there. Still have an illuminated shot if we really need it. Grenade. Grenade is... that's anti-AFW. Zato, can we replace you with anybody more useful for ground troops? Okay, let's incendiary and shrapnel. Let's compare those real quick. Incendiary, similar to shrapnel, except that it causes more damage. Oh, okay, a better shell than shrapnel, says this game facts. So yeah, incendiary, you are up, and then hyper, give more. Yeah, all right, awesome. I think that's a good list. Yeah, cool. John, buddy, pal. So, we want homing shots. Do we have those? Shinjo has a homing shot. Matsui has the heat shell. When on crew, the heat shell, recommended for short range, does fire damage to the AFW. So, no, we want to get rid of Matsui. Who else do we have? Hey, hey, Sekimizu, homing shots. Any others? Not really. So we already have one homing shot. Let's give the other homing shot. Does the other AFW have no homing shots? So you got one. Let's also get... guys are not terribly useful. Supply. Repair. I have an Ilum shot. Yokoyama is your good shot. Clean up. Got anybody better for that? Gas mask, so invincible to white phosphorus and the smoke shot. Alright, Nue, you're in there. And Natsumi, I still want to replace him, but I'm not sure I have anybody worth putting in there, so... I'll tell you what. If I give the other homing shot here, that means I can double homing shot. Let's see what we can do with Ayana. Kokinata, yeah. Repair, charge shot. And the charge shot was one that was close range, so we don't like that. Heat shell, also close range, so that's crummy. We don't have... We have Matsui, who also has a heat shell close range, but I think that's it. You have no illuminated shot, so we can focus on that for now. Yokoyama, get in there. Otherwise we have Kohinata, who does a repair, potentially against the weapon. That's not bad. Shrapnel, yeah, I don't think you're useful. These are just both close range targeted. Kwai, let's get you in there. I know that you target infantry, but... So that means that... Yeah, you're only good against infantry when you're at short range or closer. Yeah, that is less good. Anybody else I can substitute you with? guess I'm gonna take an anti-AFW just because that's the priority of these guys. And you're doing the same at long range, so let's also... Kokinada, I am also going to get you replaced with. We have one anti-FW left. Yeah, that's Matsui. Okay, let's do it. Tell you what, John, I'm sorry. I'm taking one of yours. Eggs and baskets and all that. All right. Yokoyama, you were riding the crew. John, you is going to ride the crew. Although, I need them up there. Weizsäcker. Let's go for it. Yeah, we absolutely want to make this sortie. Pilot standby 10. Masami! What's wrong? What's this demon AFW I keep hearing about? What are you talking about? Ryoko keeps asking me the same thing. Demon this, demon that, blah blah blah. She's even starting to look like a demon. Ryoko's been saying, what? Masami, Recon has returned. Jackpot, baby. We got it. It's the Crimson Phantom. We were also able to obtain some information. It seems there is an AFW engineer in the prison camp. They say he defected from the south. So that means there's a chance that Kaiho may have modified Type 3 to his specifications. Let's get a move on, Masami. Okay. June, let's forget about the demon for now. Let's get going. That's the prison camp, isn't it? Luckily, it looks like we haven't been spotted yet. That's because they aren't expecting any attack. This'll probably be our last chance. We'll storm the camp and take out the enemy before they have a chance to react. Let's go! Usual stuff, but the ultimate mission is to capture that one, and let's... This guy here, HQ, yeah. Let's try to make sure we can also... Star there, star there. Anything else? Nope. Just those two? Okay. Well, we are starting with June. We can remind ourselves... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So, June does soldier damage. Closer the better. Gotcha. And now we are on Kinasato, who also does... soldier damage, short or close. Pop up here on the bridge. We still have the white phosphorus shot. We'll start with the white phosphorus. So remember, that sends the enemy infantry to the rear from the front. Yeah, release tear gas and forces enemy soldiers to retreat to the rear guard. Okay. wonders if that's useful when we're targeting the enemy soldiers and getting them into the rear guard. It's probably not great, but I think it also does damage. Yeah, we're at short range. They don't appear to be moving, so... Snipe, gas neutralization. Send you guys up to snipe. Let's wait for the wake round to happen. Say that, and then it immediately happens. They pop their pills. You know, I meant to fire at their soldiers, and I didn't. I selected firing at their... Did alright damage to it for not being good at it, because we damaged the weapon. White phosphorus to our guys. I don't see damage happening. So we're going to... It needs to be armed. Alright, that makes sense. Well, might as well dodge a shot. Should be alright. Stuff. So, recall that the way this kind of works is that when the ground troops are in front and unopposed, they can do damage to the enemy AFW. Gas neutralization procedure has been completed. Alright. Get up there, bums. Okay, they're in the rear guard, so let's just take a shot. It's our most, like... toughest resource on these things is the time. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Good stuff. Aim a little bit more accurately next time. Not a lot. Sorry sight for sore eyes. You tell him, buddy. Here comes white phosphorus again. So white phosphorus can be either fired from the main AFW or just these guys up front shooting it out. Okay. I should have waited longer. trying to use the AFWs to target their infantry appears less useful. Weizsäcker. If you're there, you can get targeted by a lot of people. Let's come up here. No? Really? Okay. A surprise attack? Don't panic. Help is on the way. Okay, so we have the APC shells that can do more damage on the ground, so... that do directly hit the enemy AFW. Get up there, folks. Enemy shield destroyed. Boy, they're really sticking it to our guys. Let's take our shot. On the right, get back. You're about to die. Damn. I wanted to snap that shot off before they took theirs. See them aiming? I love the shields. Hey, why don't they put shields on real-life tanks? I'm not actually asking the question. Here we are. So we burned through our infantry there, but that was a much better encounter. Weizsäcker up to level 8. I have no idea what the numbers mean. Ryoko! See if you can clean up Kinosato's mess. We want wire on the ground. We're at medium. So let's... this. Let's just get close as fast as possible. We'll do the wire, and then we'll land a close combat. Hopefully that means we can take this immediately out fast. Our guys carrying the little, like, what, Sten guns? Nice shot. Wow, when they backed off fast enough to get us to long distance, that's a shame. Well, we might just have to engage at long distance and close it up there. Do stink. I have told you to move forward. You don't appear interested in doing that. Shot. Zad, they're down to 1. Are you kidding me? Guys, get back up there. So I think I have to say at this point, trying to aim for killing the infantry does not appear to be terribly useful. You have to kind of manage the infantry, and it's possible for your ground troops, possible for them to be doing a good bit of damage to the enemy AFW. But from there, I don't think it's a good use of your time. Yeah, all right. That's a real one. Okay, let's put our AFW killers up front. Oh, right, except they took a good deal of damage. We're gonna back off because it does the same damage at like 3 points. Oh, damn it. I was just about to fire. I hit the button. Right, so their medics up front are doing damages of 3. Mobility decreased. Excellent. Guys, get up there. Try not to die. Dish out this damage. How many? You have 3 of these left? Yeah, go for it. I love that we see the same thing happen from 3 different angles. That is the best. Next one to get him will do it, even if it's a machine gun idiot. And we got John. Can I get you up there? No, you cannot attack. So let's just move you down the road. This is a shame. Alright. Be much more useful if I get the 4-leggers into position to attack, but what a weird formation this is. Okay, June. I cannot do anything with you yet either. Coming over these rivers sucks. Okay, Kinasato. I am going to tell you to hold back for a sec. I think I might have you cross the river up there. And Weizsäcker. Yeah, I guess we're going to have you just take that guy out. Boy, the smoke shot has not seemed terribly effective. It's a 4-legger. And you're better at short range, but even then, you're still not very good against AFWs. You know, I didn't see this. Is the E-wire distinct from just the wire? Electric wire. Changing to an electric metal chain, wraps around the enemy FW's leg, stops him from moving. Does not appear to be different. Oh, except the counter requires a repair and then also a cleanup? Alright. Up there. And their infantry are still back, so let's just take a shot at the mech while we can. I keep trying to say AFW. I gotta call these damn things mechs. I just have to. You see them, right? Closer, closer. And it's a four-legger, but they are running a heat shell. What is your max again? Pacifist. This 15-year-old who pilots a war vehicle has a violent side. Yeah, that is out of our good range. Get closer. Also, with the distances, I have to take account that get closer. That receiving shots, I think, makes us stumble backwards and increases the distance. So if I'm trying to get into short range, I have to. There we are. Make sure I'm moving closer, even when I'm already in short range. Yeah. Why the heck? Because I hit the button immediately. Because I wanted to keep moving. Assault tablet. Should be enough for one more attack. Number of maxes to 5. Yeah, we need to be blasting through those things. No sense sitting on them. There we are. I thought something was up when I heard the ruckus, but I can't believe you let the enemy sneak up on you. You call that vigilance? Are you the proud warriors of the North Japan forces? You're a disgrace to your profession, letting yourself be thrown into confusion like that. Straighten up and fight back. I'll shoot anybody that tries to retreat. You always know they're bad guys when they shoot their own guys. Yes, sir? John. If we get you up here, you can... Yeah, just medium range get them. From here, I kind of want to push my folks further in to try to see if we can get a terrain advantage by going to a higher elevation. Heat shell. Yeah. The farther back we are, the better the homing shot is. Look at how quickly the four-legger is moving. Wow. We're in a face-off, and you're going to be face down. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. One more of our shots is going to kill that thing, and our infantry are taking hits from their recon, so kind of fuck that. I keep saying infantry, our ground troops, our shooters, as he calls them. Yeah, just get up there. The enemy is beginning to recover from the initial shock of the attack. I guess that shows how competent Kaiho is. Yeah, that's, sure. Miyazaki's supply, they do the electric wire, fast repair, WP shell, okay? And if there's no space between those sentences. Tarada squad, shooter, we need more shooters. Hyper and illuminated shot, that's an interesting array of skills. The demon anti-FW, if it's Kaiho. Traffic jam. Ryoko, just get on the road. Hi-ho! Say your prayers. I don't care what he's got. Just leave him to me. June, I think we need you to go get that city over. Let's have her push up the hill here. Oh, okay. Now it's our turn to attack. Mount AFW is on the double. Yeah, the enemy reinforcements in this game really... I need to plan to receive those. Wait in the prison camp. We're gonna help you. Okay. Okay, so you see that it's 0, 0, so they are at the same elevation. I think. See, her foreleg wears stilettos. Same against the foreleg? Sec. Oh, hell yes. Okay, so that does not automatically fire it. You missed? This was quick. Enough already. They are not at all hitting our infantry. One more hit might do it. Oh, we're at short range now? I did not notice. Not bad, Ayana. Seriously, why did they make 2-leggers? Just give me all the 4-leggers. They're the best. Okay, June. Get up there. Get some more shooters? Hibino. Mine, cleanup, eliminated shot. Sure. Kinasato. What are these guys? Close range anti-mech. But very long range anti-soldier. That's interesting. Okay. And did your squads recover? Yes. Oh yeah, and I noticed before I can't actually check the health of the squads here. So yeah, let's... What is your deal? Cannot see. Okay. Kinasato, I'm gonna send you back here to get this one. That's still urban area? Okay, well. So we'll use a white phosphorus shot to keep up pressure on their infantry that go to the front. That way we should keep their mech exposed and keep doing damage to it. Even if we're focusing on damaging infantry with Kinasato. Troops have been hyped. Me too, guys. I'm not sure I want to use a white phosphorus. Well, maybe one of them is up front. Right? No, it says I did not. No hits were registered. Phosphorus. The way it's worded in here implies that it only blocks them from moving to the front if they're in the front line of defense. But the wording in this game is... It looks like it's applying to both of them. That's our infantry pegging away at them. Their infantry just moved up. Let's see if we can just kill that one. Oh, we're doing close combat against their infantry. Right. So I do have to select it. No, they're doing close combat against us. Does that end the... It does. It is weird to me that doing close combat always immediately ends the fight because you end up right next to each other. Why does then everybody just throw up their hands and walk away? I don't... Okay. Your guys are good. No, you're only at 85%. Thank God it has a sex listing here. Alright. I think I want... because this is higher. Looks like it might be higher than they are. Still looks like the land effect advantage is going their direction. Let's use APC shell. We don't actually appear to be moving if our infantry are in the process of moving. Our mech just waits for the infantry to be done moving before actually getting the legs going. So in that case, we probably want to move the infantry only when we are about to fire. Looked like the wire broke off, but we're still affected by it, so... burn these shots. That's what they're for. It was the wind. No, the sun. The fact that the main character in this game is kind of a wiener is funny. Do I need to keep making Stardust Memories references? hit on the main weapon. Awesome. As you can see with the red light next to the W in the upper right. If I were to do this right now, instantly loads and fires. Yeah, go for it. Nice. Okay. But Weizsäcker is hurt. And remember, if Weizsäcker goes down, we lose. So, I think the only one right now in range of potentially attacking Weizsäcker is this idiot, which looks to be a two-legger machine gun. So, no problems there. Near Ryoko on the road. Looks like they're equipped with anti-FWs. You think we can beat anti-FWs, Way? Oh yeah. Of course. Even if anti-FWs are made for close-range fighting, they've still got to bring them up to close range to get any benefit from it. They've also traded firepower and precision for the destructive capabilities of the combat arms. If we can keep them off at medium range, we'll have the advantage. You think we can pull it off? We're gonna try. That said, I think I'm gonna have Ryoko just jump in. What? They repainted Type 3? Change it back, you thief. Good stuff, man. What do I want to do? Do I want John to move up? Probably. Then I might leave this guy for Ayana. Yeah. Let's do that. Not worth wasting too much time out here. Take the shot, it lands, that's cool. Hey, awesome. It was barely damaged. The closer we get into range, the better. Closer we get into range, sooner we get into range. Okay, that's short range, guys. Get up there. Flash, smite. Yeah, that's good. And let's take a shot. I kind of want to see if I can wipe out that, yeah, let's incendiary those ground troops. Damn, okay. Damn. All right, that's one of their squads wiped out. Good stuff. So we killed both of their infantry, their ground squads. So we can go against infantry, target the ground troops if we are using some stuff that really makes it stick. The incendiary, incredibly useful. Maximum attack spray fire. Okay. Yeah, and of course, they're coming after Weizsäcker. Shoot. Fancy Knight. So, let's put up the illuminated shot. But we're going to have to back up as fast as possible to make sure we don't take damage enough to kill Weizsäcker. Don't tell the infantry to move, because that will freeze the map. And there they go with the illumination shot. Alright, get up there, nerds. One shooter squad taking hits. But I'm gonna leave them up there for now. Good. Our shooter's still getting them. They're about to take another shot. Let's get ours off. minimize damage to Weizsäcker. That is very useful. And Ayana, if I send you here, can you attack? You can. Let's do it. We want that homing shot up there. And we need the illuminated shot. Another question I guess I don't have. Is there an advantage to putting one of your squads as crew? Because you don't have to. We've demonstrated that. Does that make it fire faster? Anyway, infantry, get up there. We're already at long range, so that's okay. Damn, okay. Awesome. Nice and fast. Yeah, and our unopposed shooters are doing mad damage against him. That's awesome. Okay. Crazy. So that is how you correctly do a kill infantry, then hit him with big stuff. Yeah. Kinasato, I am not sure I have much to do with you. What is your... Pretty much fine. Ryoko. And that's Kaiho. 05220. So these are the anti-FWs. They're the ones that are supposedly good at short range, but Ryoko is also good at short range and perhaps also close combat if we can land a freaking wire. And we need the illuminated shot, so... illuminated shot. Can you guys deploy your wires soon, please? Close combat. Let's... We're not gonna hit that freaking mech at close combat. Let's see if we can stomp some guys. Oh, come on! He doesn't just get initiated? Ugh, okay. Well, that was bad. I guess that's an anti-FW. June, work your way across the river. And John. We need you on the ground so we can get that illuminated shot off as soon as possible. And homing shot, we want that also, so... The heat shell, which is less useful at long range. Whatever. I can get this thing done, the better. These guys appear dangerous. God, I love that grin. What a... Beautiful. still start at 29%, even though we have an eliminated child, huh? At least it goes fast. Good stuff, John. You're a favorite. Okay, Weizsäcker. Sit back and recover, please. Captain, do you have any idea what's wrong with Ryoko? She's been really persistent about those anti-AFWs. No clue. No, not that I can think of. I don't think it's anything to worry about, though. She's just hung up on something. Women, am I right? If it's just something simple, it doesn't really matter. But it seems to be something deeper than that. No way to know, buddy. Engaging those guys at short range with Kinasato does not sound promising, but... Wire launching preparations done. Get up there, shoot wire, and I will engage at close quarters as soon as possible. Excellent. I guess that wire always visually snaps off. We are. CC only. Let's take action. Yeah, let's do it, baby. Oh my god. A close combat hit. Praise be to Jesus. We did it. And 43, huh? That's it. Okay. Okay, Ryoko, you need to pull back. Let's get you up the hill. Kinasato. I do not think we have much we could get out of you with this, but I'm quite stupid, so let's give it a shot. Am I misreading the land effect? If the arrow's going that way, does that mean we have the advantage? Only one incendiary left, but let's do it. Single kill. They are trying to close combat. They have closed to close combat. Yeah, shit. Okay. Kinasato, buckle up. Oh my god, it does twice as much damage as reopens. Of course it does. Well, I said it would be... I thought it would be bad, and hey. Ayada, the sooner we get the big guns in motion, the better. There, can you attack? You can. Even though we're going through somebody. Long range, nighttime. Limited shots gonna have to be on the ground. Yeah, let's... Homing shot didn't do that much, so let's just put up the dice roll. Don't move forward. Stay there. Stay there, buddy. Gotcha. Get up there. And they're closing. Which makes sense. Our unit's firing accuracy will improve. I say that all the time. Good, 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 good. %. Damn. You suck. You tell him, John. good hit. Mashing the button. %. 8%! Fuck. One in the morning. Yeah, okay. Weizsäcker, did your infantry recover? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Get back up there, sport. Medium? Medium, okay. One more illuminated shot. Let's do it. Pull back. As soon as we're ready to fire, we deploy the ground troops and we take the shot. Oh, I forgot to do an elimination shot. Okay. Take the shot. Maybe we'll... watching that timer. Nice. Prepare for battle. Once. Attack! Good orders. Good stuff. And they're engaging John. They're at long range, which is good for John. We have... Oh, you guys are at 30 health. You were definitely riding crew. Our troops swallow their excitement. Great. Starting at 75%. Hot damn. An 85 hit. Not bad. Got these? Yeah, take a shot. Back. Oh. How the heck could you miss? 80%? That's practically a guarantee. Just seems to kind of do things at random. It's a shame. Oh, I had them keep moving back and they got far enough that it was an escape. Okay. Sato, I don't think I have much to do with you at the moment. Hang back on the road. Healer. And Weizsäcker. So at this point, okay, it looks like the sun is going to come up at 8:40, so we need to finish this mission by, I think it was day 4, so we're in no danger there. So I have my troops... Oh, no. That's... I'm misreading that. Okay. Ryoko... So we got the anti-FWs. See if you can get up there to kill that thing. And is it daytime now? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's keep them from doing that. Hit, that doesn't. Another level for Yoko. Awesome. Yeah, I know. We're here. We'll smash the gorillas as soon as they show up. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any more stars to clean up? We do have one more. So capturing the HQ is one of the things that ends the mission. Let's... John... Get up high. You know, you're in the best position for it, so get down the road as soon as possible. Biziger. Kinasato. What the F are these? Foreleg and, just an anti-infantry piece of crap. Okay. Interesting that we maintain vision from the cities, villages we've captured. June. I'm gonna bet it's gonna be hard to get Kaiho. Boy's just waiting for us, huh? Okay. Ryoko. See what you can do. Wait, I want to ask you something. Better concentrate on fighting, or you will pay with your life, woman. Thanks, Incel. Wire we still need on the ground. Charge fire. I don't think I care. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, APCR shells. Those are supposed to be long range also, so... Okay, get in there, bitch. I thought I already warned you. Anyone in my way is gonna get killed. Good stuff. So he'll do the dodge action. The wire also cancels this, is my understanding. Check out those moves. Wire's ready. Get to it. Wreck our weapon? No, green light upper left. Okay. Get some shots off here. Oh, except we didn't launch the wire yet, did we? Oh, there it is! Awesome. Excellent. And this is the big target, so we're going to snap off these maxes. Should be able quick fire. Still more stars. Burn him, baby. Wow. 3 hits to wreck that shield, huh? Still wired. See if we can get a close combat in here. Oh. So that's what mines do. Well. John, all right. What an ugly paint job. I think that shade is called Shoot Me Dead Red. There's a reason I'm called the Crimson Phantom. Time to teach you why, cowboy. Yes, cowboy. Yeah, you're still on top, buddy. And the APCR is long range. We'll see how this goes. I wonder if I should have deployed the smoke shot instead. Damn. Okay. Status critical, huh? Yeah? Folks, well, he's gonna dodge whatever I shoot, so just shoot immediately. We don't have a wire here to deploy, so... Take the shot. Punish him, dude. We got the main weapon? Awesome! No, that's very good. Shooters, get back. Yeah, here does a dodge action. We do not have a counter to that. Christ, what an asshole. So he's still dodging. It's emergency mode. Yeah, let's sign up. Oh shit, and they're repairing me. Yeah, that's that fast repair. Not bad. Oh, and now he's just fucking off? Alright, buddy. You can't get away. Yeah, you tell him, John. And yet, he gets away. John's good, but almost ate it there. A crucial error, but dying now will serve no purpose. Should I withdraw? He says, while withdrawing. We'll prove that we can fight even without the Major. Prepare to die. Oh, so he just got replaced by a different... Alright. John's up to level 10. I still want to get the Star Village. Yeah, let's do it. Short range, which is a shame, but let's squeeze off some heat shells while we're there. Shot, just snap it off. It's worse, it's short, but it's better than not firing. Good. And they're planting mines, but we are pulling back, so it should not matter. Yeah, those hurt. APCRs are powerful. I even have to start using those. Let's... Did I plant the mines uselessly? And then they clean up. Okay. Off the other heat. Long distance and ready to shoot. Okay. Awesome. So we got Inaba, white phosphorus gas mask. Great. That's it? That's all that's there? Oh, okay. Guess it didn't really matter. And Kinasato. Do I give a shit? Yeah, we want to hit them with the incendiary. Absolutely. Good stuff. Part of this is kind of funny to me because it's all like anime characters, but like shit's pretty gritty here. People are burning to death. Sweep them up. Damn. That's one of their squads down. What's your... Yeah, you do dodge, that's right. They were just using machine guns, so I don't care. Yeah, because I'm going to shoot the soldiers anyway, so... Soldiers are still lurking in the back. Watching the timer and hit the button. Boy, this is by a pretty good margin our definitely longest mission yet. Okay, June? Yeah, I cannot attack from there. And Weizsäcker. Yeah, you're doing okay. Get up there. Ryoko and John are both pretty drastically injured. Oh, the legs are busted, so yeah, okay. Oh, and still an attack from there. Long distance. Boy, the flash shot is pretty useful. Let's see where we start here. It's either Kinosato pulls back and tries to escape, or Kinosato charges forward to engage them better at short distance. I think we want to escape. Buddy, why don't you dodge? Those cockpits must be hot as hell, right? It must be like 110 in there. Just fire at them. I'm not wasting time on this. Here's our escape. Boop. Unlike Kaiho, who can escape from close range just because he felt like it. It is you? Okay. Why don't you pull back and recover? Yes. You are injured, but keep it to long range. We should be okay. Let's... I didn't realize I had APCRs. Yeah, that could be better. what I say every time I try anything. I wonder if it'll work. Good. Long range. Let's... We take one hit, this could end us. But the damage she's doing is great. But we are about to lose this mech. Okay, we start at 57%. If this lands, it's awesome, and she is the greatest. Get out there. That's it. Shit. Ayana, you were awesome. It's no good. The machine won't budge. We don't have any choice but to escape, do we? And then she exploded. And they're healing, but I don't care. June, why don't you end this for us? Damn, Kaiho got away again. And yet we almost had him. I'll get him if I gotta do it all by myself. Calm down, Masami. We don't have much ammunition left, do we? Damn. But thanks to you, the prison camp has been liberated. Yeah, you're right. We forced him to retreat. That means we won. Well, I guess. But now we have to roam around trying to find him again. That is a fucking portrait. Check this dude out. Okay. Hey, wait for me. What does this guy want? No, I'm not a guy. I'm an Alpini. Alpini? What's an Alpini, Kinosato? Alpini means mountain soldier. They're elite Italian troops. What brings you here? The name is Emilio. Emilio Panini. I can't understand. Everybody's saying that the Italian army has been weak since the end of World War II. So I came to be where the Azione is. Ain't that the truth? The Italian army surrendered right off the bat in World War II. Didn't they? Yeah, you're Americano, no? Our countries fought each other a long time ago. So I guess that makes us enemies of sorts. Yeah, I guess so. Even so. Please let me go with you, though. We Italians are anxious to prove we can fight. Besides, you have 3 girls with you. I hear Japanese girls are very beautiful. Spare me. What a character. I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. Real smooth, Casanova. We'll take care of him later, Captain. First, let's contact the others. Yeah, I guess you're right. This is Weizsäcker. The prison camp has been taken. Good job. Maintain alert status and stand by for further orders. Roger. This is Kako. Come in, Grey Wolf. Do you read me, Colonel Minakawa? Over. This is Grey Wolf. I read you loud and clear. What's your situation? Over. Morioka prison camp has been taken by the Liberation Front. Our allies put up a tough fight, but the defenders have been almost annihilated. I don't think the Liberation Front is capable of pulling off such an attack without help. I guess the The intelligence reports about the infiltration of South Japan mercenaries were accurate. So, how should we proceed? Proceed according to plan. I know it's dangerous, but I'm counting on you. Roger. We'll do everything we can. Mission completed! Survived units will be given pretty success experience. Old survived units, we love you. Level for Weizsäcker. Ryoko's roll ordering skill. Level for Kinasato. John's roll ordering skill. And June's roll ordering skill. Well done, everybody. Here are the current results. Not bad. I would like to introduce you to some new soldiers. Okay, so who'd we get? Nice. Okay. Morioka Prison Camp. Ippei, Mr. Kirino. You're that lady from the Stryfen unit. Ryoko's the name. So, Ryoko, what do you want with me? Since you're the witch hound, I thought maybe you might know something about the demon AFW. Demon? Oh, I get it. You're talking about the insignia, right? The unit mark of the North Japan Loyal Army. Ryoko, that's not really a demon. The mark actually depicts a bull. Minakawa. Ryoko, how do you know the name of the Loyal Army commander? Ryoko Minakawa. That's my full name. What? What are you talking about? You can't mean that you're related to Hidetomi Minakawa? By rendezvousing with Karma and liberating the Morioka prison camp, we invited some unexpected trouble. According to intelligence, the North Japan Military Command in Niigata was concerned about the Liberation Front going on the offensive and decided to dispatch the North Japan Loyal Army, a crack military unit led by Colonel Minakawa, to handle the situation. Hidetomi Minakawa is a central figure in the North Japan Loyal Army, which was established by the Soviet Union during the Japan War. That's a face. Immediately after the outbreak of the Japan War, this loyal army was put together by the Soviet Union ostensibly to liberate Japan. Most of the troops, however, were imprisoned in Siberia for communist indoctrination. Ah, okay. At the time, their grisly methods of waging combat struck terror in the South Japan Army. However, it was said that most of these soldiers perished in the constant fighting that occurred on the front line. Mixing this footage of like the Korean War. Nonetheless, the Loyal Army continued to exist alongside Minakawa. It continued to suppress anti-government guerrillas with overwhelming force, and was undoubtedly the most fearsome power in North Japan. Okay, and that's the end of Attack on the Prison. And now we're going into Defense Battle, which appears to be part of the chapter Attack on the Prison? Anyway, that's been a run. Okay, thanks for joining me. We are still going through Ring of Red. We have a family fight between Ryoko and her, was it father? Who is leading of this elite unit in North Japan. we'll see where it goes from here. But yeah, getting more people, a second 4-leg AFW, incredibly useful. All right, love it. See you next time.